Don't be scared of the change. Scared to be the new kid.
In one of my previous reactions, I asked what is the most emotional Carpenters song? And after reading the comments, one song kept popping up over and over and over again, and that was Solitaire. So today, guys, I'm taking your recommendation and I'm gonna check out Solitaire by the Carpenters for the first time. Let's go ahead and get into it, y'all.
There was a man, a lonely man, who lost his love through his indifference. A heart that cared, that went unshared until it died within his silence. And solitaire.
No, we need to talk about that. How they have that drum come in and really kickstart your heart for a second. That shook me because they were talking about how sad this man was. And it's like he literally gave up for a moment. But the way they had that drum, you felt his pain in his chest.
And solitaire's the only game in town, and every road that takes him down. And by himself it's easy to pretend he'll never love again. And keeping to himself he plays the game. Without her love it always ends the same. While life goes on around him everywhere, he's playing solitaire. A little hope goes up in smoke. Just
The way that they are so intentional with the production, when she was saying a little hope and they had the little noise, and then they said when it goes up in smoke, they literally had the note rise higher as it's going up. There's just so many little details when the Carpenters work with other producers. I know the Carpenters didn't write this song, but I know her brother arranged it. Those little details are what makes me keep coming back to the Carpenters, because so many artists today don't take composition that seriously. They don't add those little parts in their instrumentals to highlight the lyrics and really give you the movie picture of what they're trying to communicate. And don't get it twisted, I love when songs just make you happy, upbeat, and want to move, but when they create a cinematic experience, I don't know, it just hits different.
smoke. Just how it goes without saying. There was a man, a lonely man, who would command the hand he's playing. And solitaire's the only game in town, and every road that takes him down. And by himself it's easy to pretend he'll never love again. And keeping to himself he plays the game. Without her love it always ends the same. While life
The song's lyrics really got to me there at the end, because it made me realize they were showing the contrast between this life that everyone else is living. But then the other half of the music, it was more quarter notes, and they contrasted the beauty, and they were displaying how he is living life independently and alone, and how it literally clashes with what the ideal is and how he no longer wants to feel this pain. Hence, at the very end, they started to use more symbols. And when I felt that clash for a moment, it really just opened my eyes to so many songs talk about falling in love with someone, and so many songs talk about heartbreak, but not many of them talk about what comes after that and how you are left traumatized and you're just like, I don't think I'll ever love again, so I'm choosing to live this life independently because I don't ever want to risk it. In the last few notes, most of the instruments disappeared and Karen's voice was the only thing left in the last few seconds, and then it really dawned on me the man's perspective on how he really was alone, because it was just her voice, just how he was completely alone with his own voice. And oh my gosh, that song was much heavier than I thought it would be. So guys, let me know down in the comments, what do you think is the most complex Carpenter song? Thank you again for watching, y'all, and have a great day, guys.